Sorry. My dad threw my alarm clock in the water barrel. It don't work so good.
Thought maybe you forgot.
No way.
Well, wish me luck.
You don't need luck. You're smart.
Morning, Daniel. Louise get her tonsils out okay?
Nothing's gonna happen.
You told officers Kennedy and Fletcher where to find the booze can, correct?
No. But even if I did, I wouldn't want to say in front of everybody.
He'll testify that Nathan paid him to stand watch.
Oh, well, that's very gracious of him. But this has nothing to do with what you want to say.
Hey, the kid's on our side.
There are no sides. There are questions and answers and a goddamn judge, that's all.
What about witness protection?
Bullies back down when you stand up to them.
Do you guarantee that?
Ironclad. Look, get yourself a coffee and tell Jerry it's on me. I don't like his fiber.
He'll be okay.
Tossed a fireball under his baby's crib.
We may go with Daniel Dale as the mop-up witness.
He's worried Albert will do something to him if he testifies.
Did Albert threaten him?
Just asked about his wife's tonsils.
Hey, Peter. Leon says you don't want to testify against Nathan.
You know Albert. I don't want to testify.
He wants to go on the land.
They'd send Michelle to bring you back.
You can tell Albert that it's not my fault. Or you tell that lawyer that I changed my mind.
You made a deal with them. You testify, they don't charge you. You can't back out.
Coffee? Trial starts tomorrow, punk. Know what you're gonna say?
Well, what?
Nathan.
Who? So I got a lousy memory.
Hey!
Just remember to forget, eh?
What was that?
They just gave me candy. Relax.
Mm-hmm. She's right, you know. Albert's not gonna let the boys do anything to you.
Okay.
Another couple of days, everything will be back to normal.
Okay.
Two witnesses to worry about. Daniel Dela and Trevor Tenya.
I could handle TV.
Shut up.
TV says he can't remember anything.
These idiots are gonna lose you a lawyer and put your boy in jail.
Stay away from TV. And what? Just give up? I don't want to go to jail. Nobody does anything until I say so.
Don't worry, Albert went home. Is y'all ready for the big trial?
Did he say anything about me? You know, this whole thing's a wank.
I'm not sure Nathan sees it that way.
Did you find anything for me?
Yeah. I talked to a friend of mine up in Sampson Lake. You got any idea what a donkey is?
Like hee-haw?
No, it's an engine you'd be running ore.
Or what?
Or it's a copper mine. It's a crap job. You never see the light of day.
I can do it. Hey, I can do it.
Listen, I hear your mom's home from the hospital.
Yeah. She just eats chocolate and watches soap operas.
Is she doing any better?
Well, hasn't tried to kill herself lately.
No, I just thinking maybe I could drop by. I mean, do you think?
Yeah, you know, she'd probably like to see you.
Listen, why don't you hang on for a couple of weeks? I got this other buddy runs a geological crew. I mean, maybe he could...
The mine. That's good. Okay?
When do you gotta go away?
Nursing school? September.
Long time.
Get lost.
You don't live here anymore.
Gotta be going anyway.
I'm gonna testify against Nathan. I'm gonna put him away. Albert's gonna be mad, but I got a plan so we can be safe together. I got a job at Samson Lake in a mine. We can start over again, just the three of us.
I'm not going to Samson Lake.
Oh, come on, Bertha. I'm busting my ass to keep us together. Why do you think I'm testifying?
Do what you want. We're not together anymore.
You're smart, TV. I wish Nathan had your brains.
But I already told Herbert and Walter. I don't remember anything.
Truth is, you're a liar. Nobody can trust you.
What do you want?
A man worries about his kids, tries to protect them. The world's full of danger. And that is the truth. We're just two fathers trying to keep our kids from harm. That is another truth.
Come in.
I brought you some... Feeling any better?
The hospital was really noisy.
Trial starts today. Oh, I guess you gotta take it easy, stay around the house.
She shouldn't go where people are angry.
The doctor said that? I missed you.
Joe, how many wives did Albert have? Is it like on Bonanza?
What's Bonanza?
You know, 3 sons, 3 dead mothers? Or is it more of my 3 sons?
I heard he married one woman, and her sister lived with them, and he was, you know, with both of them.
There was one woman.
What happened to her?
Ask Albert.
What, did people like her? Was Albert nice to her?
She didn't like it here.
Where's she now?
If somebody I loved wanted to go somewhere, I'd go with her.
Wow.
You're starting.
I'm gonna go watch, Jer.
Good. Push the sandwiches. Last chance.
Not going to the trial?
Nothing I can do in there.
Plenty to do out here, though, eh? Daniel Dela?
He's worried about what happens after the trial. You, me.
Mm-hmm.
He's got nothing to fear from me.
It's all catching up with you. It's too bad Nathan's the one that has to pay the price.
That make you happy?
A final question, Constable. When you raided the gaming house in question, how were you armed?
12 gauge, Remington short barrel.
Riot guns? Isn't that a bit excessive? I mean, you know all these people.
I'm nervous anytime I have to deal with Nathan Golo.
Those are my questions, Your Honor.
You've dealt with the Golos quite a lot, haven't you, Constable?
Irrelevant, Your Honor.
Oh, you opened this can of worms, Miss Hodgins?
Yes.
The Golos are a constant problem for you, aren't they?
Asked and answered, Your Honor.
Make your point, Mr. Curtis.
Didn't you once shoot at Nathan Golo?
We object to that question.
It's relevant, Your Honor, in that Constable Kennedy has a history of persecuting my client. She's obsessed
Your
with him.
Honor.
Please answer the question.
If I'd shot at Nathan, I'd have hit him.
Would you characterize the relations between your clan, the Kennedys, and the Golos as a blood feud?
That's a misleading term.
So Smoose goes into a bar.
Huh?
Smoose goes into a bar, and the bartender looks at him and says, "Why the long face?"
Why don't you just move in?
What do you want?
Bug off.
Don't go, Joey. This is my house.
Get the hell out of here.
It's Bertha's house, man.
Why are you making it so hard to talk to you? We can stay, okay? If I work this thing in the trial right, we won't have to leave.
Listen, okay? I don't care about what you do in the trial. I got my own plans. Without you.
Why?
I don't trust you.
Did he hurt you?
Finn? Where's your mother?
Gone.
Why aren't you with her? Is she dead?
She left.
Why?
What do you care? You left him, too.
In the whole time I was with him, I asked him for one favor. To stop you from beating up TV.
Nate, you gotta go back in.
Hey! He tried.
What?
Well, do everything he says.
She bends over backwards to be impartial. She's very aware of her status as a native RCMP officer. Frankly, I don't know how she does it.
She retains her objectivity.
Absolutely. Couldn't ask for a better partner.
Those are my questions, Your Honor.
You obviously have a laudable working relationship with your partner. An exemplary and objective cop who treated my client, Nathan Golo, in a fair and impartial manner.
I'm sorry. I confused your question with my answer.
Those are my questions, Your Honor.
Crown calls Daniel Dela. In your statement to the RCMP, you indicated that Nathan Golo supplied liquor to the alleged gaming house. Is that correct?
Please answer out loud, Mr. Dela. Everybody said he did.
Hearsay.
What do you say, Mr. Dela?
I don't know. I was pretty drunk.
Mr. Dela, when you paid for the booze, who did you give the money to?
Whoever was collecting for the round.
Who eventually got all the money?
I don't know. I was really drunk.
Those are my questions, Your Honor.
I have no questions for this witness, Your Honor.
Court is adjourned.
Mary said you picked up your old diary today.
Yeah, there's some numbers in there I might need.
You're leaving, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. I feel like a phantom, you know? Like I've died and I don't have a sense to move on. So I just wander around like some kind of friendly ghost.
Casper?
Mm-hmm. Casper. I was thinking of being a substance abuse counselor down south. I seem to be good at that.
But we need you at the treatment center. George has been sober for over 6 weeks. A world record because of you.
Yeah. But look at me. I'm like some Looney Tunes college student sleeping on a friend's couch.
So move in? Pay rent?
I knew you liked me. Think we're friends?
Yeah. And not just me. You've got a home here.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
Kyla threw up on her blanket. Can I borrow one of yours?
Mm-hmm. Have you seen TV?
Yes.
Is he okay?
Yesterday, he was running off to be a miner in Samson Lake. And today, he wants to live here forever.
Typical. He's not going to believe it till you move in with somebody else.
What changed your mind? About Samson Lake?
Maybe I don't want to be a miner.
Or if you hold back on the stand, you won't have to leave?
Is that all you care about? Putting Nathan in jail?
Think of someone besides yourself, TV.
Why should I?
If you lie on the stand, I'll charge you with perjury.
You're the big Indian cop who only cares about her people. I'm one of your people, and you don't even give a shit about me.
I care about this town.
Oh, you think you're so perfect and good. You're just like Albert.
You gonna ask me questions about my wife?
Her name was Jane. And she went crazy like me.
No, not like you.
Did you love her? Did she kill herself? Well, did you kill her?
She ran off.
Did she run away, or did you make her run? That's your usual way. Why didn't you tell me you tried to stop Nathan? Maybe I wouldn't have left. Or did you want me to go?
Get out!
Slut! She's a goddamn slut!
I know you're hurt.
Oh, the faggot scratched me.
In a real fight, a guy'll do anything. Kick, bite, scratch, gouge. A real fight isn't very manly. A real fight's a rare thing. It's the way of the world. Friends become enemies, enemies become lovers, lovers become friends.
I'm sure your wife was real philosophical when she heard about your piece on the side.
You are such a shit rat. You got no right to feel hard done by. You're up against Nathan because you tried to make some easy money. You're up against Joey because you didn't give Bertha what she needed. Everything that's happened to you happened because you made certain choices. Doesn't mean I'm not sorry for what happened.
Ready?
Do you solemnly swear that the evidence given by you shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Will you tell the judge how you received the injuries to your face and knuckles?
Irrelevant.
Unless it involves coercion, Your Honor.
I object.
Careful, Miss Hudgens.
Do the injuries have anything to do with your testimony?
No. It's personal.
Has anyone tried to influence you?
Just about everybody.
What was my instruction to you?
Answer the questions and tell the truth.
On the date in question, how did Constable Kennedy and Corporal Fletcher discover the whereabouts of the so-called booze can?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Do you know who this man is?
Nathan?
Good lad. Did you ever work for Nathan?
Like a job? Sometimes road maintenance.
Oh, are you friends?
No.
Then why are you protecting him?
My colleague is making an improper suggestion.
Do you have a family?
I have a daughter.
How old is she?
Almost a year.
What's her name?
Kyla.
Did Nathan Golo hire you to stand guard? To warn him of police approach? Did Nathan Golo hire you, Mr. Tanyan?
Yes.
Did Nathan Golo receive the proceeds from the illegal gambling on the premises?
Yes.
Let's turn to some specific dates and amounts, Mr. Tanyan.
We win.
I'm not in love with you. I don't want to use you.
Still love TV?
No.
You don't have to love me. I love you.
Harris thinks we could go on a vacation together.
You should leave him alone. You don't even care about him.
I care.
You don't love him. He's just there to keep you from being alone. You should let him go.
It's easier when you're young.
I need your help.
For what? An appeal?
The sentencing circle.
You don't need my help. You're the chief.
It's Michelle. She wants Nathan in prison.
So do I.
But that's all she wants. You see a larger picture.
Fine with me.
Me too.
He blackmails people. He threatens them. That's why he wants a sentencing circle.
You can't blackmail the whole town.
I laid the charges. I won't agree, and the judge won't do it without me.
Gets his ass kicked in one alley and moves on to the next one.
It's his kid, man. So?
You can start any time, but it's only temporary. It's a shitty job. You're gonna mash your hands, wreck your lungs.
It'll be okay.
He's not gonna do anything to you. It's over. You don't have to run.
That's not why I'm leaving. About my mom. She'll never... She's never gonna break it off. And you keep hoping that...
sentencing circle includes the Golos. It's our chance to end it. Look, we send Nathan to jail. It's a Kennedy victory. The Golos have to strike back.
And Nathan goes free.
For Christ's sake, he's not Charles Manson. Speak of the devil.
I need to talk to you.
No way.
Please.
I'll be just over here.
No.
I'll step down as chief.
I agree to the sentencing circle and you'll quit?
If that's what it takes.
Why?
Nathan goes to jail. He dies.
You're lying.
The defendant will rise, please. In the case of Crown versus Nathan Golo, I find the burden of proof to be met. I find Nathan Golo guilty on all counts. I will hear sentencing arguments from counsel on the next circuit.
Your Honor, Mr. Golo would like to request a sentencing circle.
As befits our ongoing desire to harmonize the First Nations concepts of justice with the rule of law, the Crown is open to community input.
You understand that you will be required to adhere to the recommendations of the sentencing circle?
Sure. Yeah.
Are all parties in accord?
Not quite, Your Honor.
Constable Kennedy. Now, I will not disregard the opinion of the arresting officer, especially since the officer is a member of the community.
All right.
So ordered. Court is adjourned.
We want.
Do you have a picture I could have?
Of what?
Of you. So that I could, look at it while I write you letters.
Yeah.
Great. Thanks. Okay. Thanks. Why'd you change your mind?
He said he'd quit. Hey, maybe he just got tired of losing people.
Is somebody gonna ask me a question or something?
$5 hours. Think they'd let us in to watch?
Want to risk it?
Yeah. Like I really need to go looking for rejection.
I call to order the first meeting of the Lynx River Lonely White Guys Club.
I wonder if they got any guts.
Oh, they're not gonna punish him. They're gonna heal him.
Came to see Kyla?
Baby.
Nathan is his father's son. We raised our voices for a dry town, but Albert chose to hear those who wanted booze. Nathan has always done what his father asked. But now, he is a grown man. It's time for him to make his own choice. Do you understand?
Yeah, sure, whatever. So what do I gotta do? I need some smokes, Jar.
I'll cover it.
Thank you. Help yourself.
They banned him.
Jesus.
William! I'm leaving. But I gotta tell you something. If anything happens to Bertha or Kyla, I'll come back. One of us will have to kill the other.
I understand.
You're too smart to be a miner.
So, I'll be a smart miner.
No goodbyes? Have you considered all of your options?
Like what?
Well, Ruth Holmes, Yellowknife, the recreation job.
I already talked to her. And she says that she's not sure exactly when, but the job will be mine if I take a couple courses.
So why don't you stay until then?
No. I gotta do something.
You need some money? No. Come on. Call me. Collect.
Are you my dad?
What about the business?
They're out of business.
For how long?
It's up to the elders.
Should have done something.
What, you can't talk to him because I'm here? Screw you.
Take the boat.
You kept your part of the deal?
Willie and Sam will take over till the election.
I owe you an apology. You were willing to let people decide for themselves. I wasn't.
You're a cop.
Why'd you quit?
I didn't want him to go to jail.
So you love him?
Yes.
Well, if you love him, then maybe you can love our baby, too.